Good morning. It's day 16 on the PCT. It's 9:30 a.m. and I just got dropped off at the trailhead by Grumpy. Miss Lori wasn't feeling well again today, so she is going to do something else, but she has not decided what yet. So we're gonna get going here and let's go see what we can see. Something like this monument, maybe. That's pretty cool. Now I always love seeing the views where I can see the trail kind of stretching out in front of me. Just starting to get into that cool rock formation that I saw from the start of this section. I remember it being very scenic. Yeah, this is so pretty in here in the rocks. Man, it is like 20 degrees cooler right here in the shade of these rocks next to the trail. Seemed like a good moment to ditch my legs on my pants, have a snack, and put a noon tab in my water. I've covered about 2.7 in the first hour, which is okay. You know, could be better, but we're not going that far today, so. Kind of surprised here on the turn to see just a little bit of water here. And it looks pretty clean too. Nice. Got a little bit more water here. That one looks pretty grim though. Let's take a look at this one over here. Yeah, that one looks pretty grim as well. Glad I'm carrying plenty right now. Now that's what I call a pine cone. That is one impressive specimen right there. Forest giant. I sat down there on that rock right there to admire it, and about 10 seconds later I realized, holy crap, that's a lot of ants. Well, I'm about 5.5 in, and it's about halfway to the first water source, plus the 1 mile off trail to get to the spring. About time to start looking for a lunch spot. Yeah, I'm thinking that saddle right there probably be a good spot for lunch. I really like a spot where I can lay my pad out and really stretch out, take my shoes off. Now the sign may say 8 miles, but far out says it's 6.5 back to the highway. Making good time today. There wasn't a whole lot of choice for shady spots at the saddle, but I found one little spot to squeeze into under this bush. And today we're gonna have chicken salad with some extra pecans and sunflower seeds in there. And of course Fritos. And every meal I like to have a few M&Ms just to top everything off. And I don't eat candy at home, but I take the excuse when I'm out here. Mile 161.9. Beautifully shaded campsite. And one heck of a view. You know, I've been walking along trying to get a good video of this hill as it keeps popping in and out. You know, but I don't think the video really even captures how neat it looks. Last time I came through here, it was record snow, and I did not have to do any of this 1 mile off trail down the hill hikes just to get water, which is what I'm doing now. 1 mile, 350 feet down, which means, you know, 350 feet back up. The only good thing is I left my pack up there with everybody else who left their pack up there. So this is Cedar Springs, and I got my water. Actually could have come down here and camped. There's plenty of good camping. I just really prefer to be up on the ridge line. So now I got a mile to go back up that steep, carrying 5 liters of water. That's gonna suck. This looks like it might be a good spot to camp for the night. Tell you, I threw this 2-liter Ceanoc on top of my pack because I knew I was only going like a half a mile, and that was a mistake. That made my pack feel, I mean, significantly heavier than I think it should have. It's about 5:45 now. I got my tent set up over in the bushes there, and I've climbed this nice big rock to eat my dinner and really soak in the view. That is dinner and a show right there. Cheese and summer sausage on crackers. I've been craving this since I started. Well, I am beat today. Some of it is just that I didn't sleep well last night, and some of it is the hike and the elevation. But I am just laying here in my tent trying to stay awake till hiker midnight. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all.